It's so hard to find a house.
I'm not able to afford anything at the moment.
It's like gone up by like 350 a week at least.
So you've heard the rental market is hot at the moment, but how hot is it exactly? That was an email sent by real estate company Viewy to its mailing list last week about an inner Sydney apartment that was let for $150 more than the asking price.
It's ridiculous.
It's called rent bidding, where an estate agent encourages a prospective tenant to offer more than the asking price to secure a property. The practice is banned in all states and territories, apart from the NT and WA, with South Australia planning to follow suit. But the bidding bans aren't working.
Rent will be set at a price in an ad, and then you'll get there and the rent will be expected to be more, or whoever gives the best offer.
These changes we've seen only stop solicited rent bidding. So rents are still negotiable, landlords can still accept higher rents, and we're seeing a lack of enforcement of the new regulations, so agents are still soliciting offers and getting away with it.
In New South Wales, more than 300 estate agents have been sent warnings for breaching the ban since the law was introduced in December. Nearly 1,000 rental ads were found to be using prohibited terms such as offers from or rent by negotiation, but no fines were issued.
There are currently online application processes, and when you go to apply, there's a blank gap asking you to put in the rental amount. Some of these online platforms will also rank renters' applications, give you a score. And funnily enough, the more you put in that rental box, the more your score goes up.
Nationally, rental vacancy rates are at an all-time low at just 0.8%. In Sydney, the average rent for a unit has jumped by more than 18% in the last 12 months to $575 per week. Some prospective tenants are reportedly bidding 10 to 15% more than the asking price.
So I have offered to pay more for an apartment, $50 or to $100 more.
So, as tenants grow more desperate and prices soar, how do we end the bidding wars?
So there are some things that governments can do to fix this. In the short term, not just banning solicited rent bidding, but actually saying that rents are non-negotiable. And this sort of rationing based on who's willing to offer the top dollar in this opaque sort of auction system is pretty appalling for something that is not a luxury, that is very much a basic need for people to be part of this society.
Looks like what we're finding is that real estate agents are saying the quiet part out loud. It's the bit that people have been doing. I know that having rented in Sydney for a decade, that's what you do. But it's getting so completely out of control. It's an apartment that you've been in for a long time and they go, oh, rent's going up by $300 a week or something. It's madness. And I'm not an economist, but it doesn't seem like our salaries are going up at exactly the same rate.
Yeah, if any project bosses are watching, you know. But I will say, like, are any of us, like, this is meant to be illegal, people are still doing it. Are any of us surprised that real estate agents are being dodgy? Like, these are some of the, frankly, the biggest dead shits. I'm sorry, I mean, they are so annoying and they offer nothing to society. I mean, you know.
You are talking to journalists who I think rank below.
I have been so scarred by these people in the past, but I will say that if I was in charge, and no one will ever let me do it, I reckon I would just make investment properties illegal. It'd be one person, one house. You know what I mean? I would get rid of it all. I would probably, you know, oh, God, sorry, I'm getting mad now.
Are you going to run? Is that what you're getting to?
I've tried before, and the AEC said it was illegal, so we'll try again too.